Man, shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to my brothers Ticket and Mario, man. The hardest workers on YouTube, man. We finna cook. We finna let these strippers fans know that they delusional for saying they gonna beat the Mavs in five. But while we do this, man, I gotta get in my mode, Hollywood mode. So I want y'all to realize what's really going on. You dig what I'm saying? So let's get ready. Let's start cooking, man. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. Get in my mode. Cause we finna cook these strippers. We finna get in this mode, y'all. Karan Castle, they don't want the smoke. Hollywood Harm in the building, baby. Hollywood Herm, baby. Stripper Nation tripping, y'all. Y'all groove with your boy right quick before we get into it and cook these fools. Let's get into the groove, y'all. Castro was one of them delusional ass fanboys. You will get cooked today, boy. LDBC for life, nigga. Ricky J, the Mavs game one, baby. Nah, better yet, y'all. Let's get it, man. It's a notion, y'all, that the Los Angeles Clippers. You got stripper fans out there basically saying the Clippers will win in 5 games against the Dallas Mavericks. That's total bullshit. And I think a lot of that notion is off the past of how the Dallas Mavericks have been. First of all, let's get straight to the nuances of it. Um, Luka Doncic was in his second and third year in the NBA when those two playoff matchups occurred. Very young player, didn't really understand the NBA style of play. Still didn't really buy into trusting his teammates. He still was rough around the edges. Great talent. We understood that Luka is a great talent, is the future of the NBA, but we knew he wasn't ready. But the stripper fans would take those two series losses and take it like that's the end all be all, like the Mavs are just a cakewalk. Now, if we go off the past, the Mavs wasn't even a cakewalk when the Clippers beat them in those two series. End of the day, it just came down to the Clippers having better talent. The Clippers were just flat out better. End of the day, Jalen Brunson missed that first series. Young, talented guard at the time didn't play in that first series. Porzingis got hurt in the first few games, so he was without Jalen Brunson and Porzingis. That's why they lost to six. The second go around, it was a lot of turmoil with Carlisle and Porzingis didn't really get along. Didn't see eye to eye. Porzingis didn't like the way he was used. Then you got Jalen Brunson. He only averaged 8 points a game in that series. And yes, Luka Doncic put too much on himself to the point where he tired himself out every fourth quarter. But it still went 7 games. None of the home teams won until the game seven when the Clippers pulled it out of game seven. But those was tight series. It wasn't convincing. It wasn't like it was pure dominance in those series. So for stripper fans to carry the notion like they're going to dominate, it's crazy. Ever since the All Star break, the Dallas Mavericks got a 111.5 defensive rating, one of the best, ranked seventh in defense in the whole NBA. They've been playing great, and what's been underrated is their screen protections. Dallas Mavericks screen protections. Ever since they made the adjustment to start Derrick Jones Jr. over Green, over Josh Green, and also bringing Dante Exum, the first guard to come off the bench for Dallas. Ever since they made those adjustments, also with the additions of Gafford, Daniel Gafford, and P.J. Washington, the defense had been great. Their screen protections has been perfect. Derrick Jones Jr. and Dante Exum been going through screens, running over screens pretty well. The drop coverage of Daniel Gafford has been perfect. Daniel Gafford at times as well when he does see Derrick Jones Jr. or Dante Exum get beat in a pick and roll situation, he would step up enough to the point where he will force that guard to make a difficult decision, whether it's a difficult pass or a difficult mid-range jumper, in which they've been making teams do ever since the All-Star break. End of the day, it can't be ignored. Now with the Clippers, the only person that really runs the pick and roll effectively and consistently is James Harden. Um, End of the day, when it comes to James Harden, the guy that is hurt right now with the foot, guy that been dealing with a shoulder issue as well. Now, when he's on the court, the Clippers' defensive rating is a 122.5. So they are a bad defensive team with Harden's on the court. So if that's the case, and you got two explosive guys with the deepest bags in the NBA, and Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, what the Clippers are supposed to do? Now you got to rely on Kawhi Leonard to turn back the clock and play elite defense. To have to try to play elite on both ends and to try to contain Luka Doncic, in which the Clippers never stopped Luka Doncic. If anything, it's Luka Doncic that made the game difficult for himself. So when you look at the aspect of Luka has grown since then, Luka has improved defensively. Is he great? No, but he has improved defensively. Kyrie Irving, we know that he could play defense when need to be. We knows that he gets up and plays hard, especially in the playoffs. And on top of that, especially when it comes to James Harden, because of how he felt that James bailed on them in Brooklyn. So Kyrie Irving been having an issue with James Harden ever since then. End of the day, a lot of people don't understand what's really going on out there on the court. So for them to speak that, no, and then let me get to this. The Clippers and the Mavs ended the season with the same defensive rating. They both have a 115.4 defensive rating. So obviously, this is a series that could go either way. This is a series that's gonna be a tough, long series. It's not gonna be easy. Neither one of the teams gonna put one another out early. It's gonna be a 6 or 7 game hard nosed series. Um, And no, I'm not a strippers fan. I'm just a guy that doesn't like lies. I'm just a guy that hates fanboys. And I think the stripper fan base is the worst fan base in the NBA right now. They worse than the LeBron fans. They worse than the KD fans. They worse than the Laker fan base, the Celtic fan base. They are just a anemic fan base right now, and they just terrible and not really talking basketball. And that's really a damn shame. Cause we fit to see some great basketball. And Stephen Torres, no, I just had a hot take. Stephen Torres is because that I felt like the young players were gonna take over the league, and I feel like it's their time. So I honestly thought that Stephen Curry and LeBron James would both be home. So I was wrong. The Lakers, they did enough just to get by, but the Pelicans blew that game. But it's not hating. But It's gonna be a tough series, 6 or 7 game series. I got the Mavs at 6. I just think Luka finally gonna get over that hump. We seen superstars when it comes to their story, especially the ones that stay loyal, especially the ones that don't run from the ground. They go through their bumps and bruises. They get their asses kicked. They suffer through losses. They go through their mental stages, and once they finally click, once they finally understand the nuance of basketball and learn the team aspect of the basketball, they overcome and they finally get over the hurdle. And I'm telling you guys, the Dallas Mavericks, it's the best chance in the West to dethrone the NBA champs. So in my opinion, I got the Mavs going to the NBA Finals. And I really think that the Mavs could do this. Jay Kidd has been coaching very well. Got PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford to buy in, and they bought in completely. So a lot of guys got to be real. A lot of guys can be delusional. You got to understand what's really going on out there on the court before throwing your notion, because a lot of the sentiments that the stripper fans go really go off of. Luka still don't play D. Kyrie hasn't done anything since he won the ring with LeBron. Well, you seen what we did to them back in 2021. You seen what we did in 2020. That's their only notion. We talking about this year, what's been going on this season. Dallas Mavericks is a great basketball team. So is the strippers. As much as I rag on the strippers, they're a great basketball team as well. But you guys, the strippers are 2 years too late. End of the day, yes. Had they suffered interest, yes. Had they gone through a lot, yes. But they a couple of years too late, and they took for granted how great they could have been, taking shortcuts by not playing games that they could have played, by trying to low manage just so because you really don't want to go through the regular season grind because y'all wish y'all could get straight to the playoffs every year. You did it. And guess what? It backfired. At the end of the day, bad luck has happened to the Clippers, which is unfortunate. I had faith in the team at one point, but I'm not gonna sit up there keep being delusional, keep ignoring the signs, and keep acting like teams don't get better over the years. Even teams that they had success with don't get better over the years. I can't be that delusional. Luka Doncic has become a better basketball player. Dallas Mavericks are a better basketball team. Luka Doncic actually has a co-star, a running mate in Kyrie Irving, a guy that has been snubbed, a guy that has been totally disrespected by the NBA, totally disrespected by some of his peers, because they did not speak up for him when he went out on a limb and expressed his religious beliefs, expressed his beliefs when it comes to brutalities. So you got a guy, Kyrie Irving, got a huge chip on the shoulder. So Castro, you saying Luka is food on defense. James Harden is food on defense. Avisa Zubac is food on defense. So when you look at that, Paul George, it all depends with his mental. We don't know whether he's gonna be a lockdown defender or he's gonna be a Winter Meek dude that's getting cooked. So I don't know which Paul George I'm gonna get. But if I go off the history, like the stripper fans are trying to go off history with the Mavs, Paul George is not going to perform top level. If I go off the past, James Harden, if it get to a game 6, he's going to disappear. When you look at Russell Westbrook, we haven't seen him make a deep postseason run since Kevin Durant departed him. So if we going off the past, hey, let's bring up the past. But we going off of this year, it's going to be a grind out series. It's going to be a great salute to my brother Tyree Love. But if you analyze and talk basketball, this is a 6 or 7 game series, no matter which way you choose them. But to say that the Clippers are winning in 5 games, I just think you an asshole. I just think you a fanboy. I just think you don't really know a damn thing about basketball. And if you actually do, you're putting your knowledge to the side because you wanna be the man so bad. You wanna come with a hot take. That's not a hot take. That's an idiotic take. That's a dumbass take. That's just a dumbass take. I'm not hating. Pull up podcast. I ain't even gonna call you trash this morning. Pull up. That's just stupid, bro. You know better than that. You let that white boy really got you on the crash dummy course, man. You really got Thomas sending you out to be a crash dummy. I just think you a damn fool. You not looking at the game the right way right now. But I'm going to drop the link. Listen, guys, Cook Castro. I really want you to be on a panel. And Castro, you could say Harden's been giving effort. I could say the same thing that Luka has been getting effort on the defensive side of the ball. I can say the same thing, but guess what? It's proof with Luka because they got a 111.5 defensive rating since the All-Star break. But it's proof with Harden being terrible because the Clippers having a 122.5 defensive rating when Harden is on the court. So I got proof. Defensive rating is a team stat. So when guys do defensive rating for players only, I think they dumb because defensive rating is really for a team. And Tyree, we don't even have to explain what Kyrie does. We know what he does. He's proven. So man, I'm gonna drop the link, man. But while I wait on Mario to drop this link, man, I'm back. I'm back with it. I'm back at it, man. I'm back at it. Hit my music. While I wait on Mario to come with it. Hollywood Hearn. Hollywood Hearn in the building. I'm waiting on my boy Mario to drop that link. Hey Castro. It's for the delusional stripper fans that say you're five. Hollywood Herm in the building. Shout out to Elania. Shout out to Elania, baby. You even got to split down damn near in the middle. It ain't going 5 games, Elania. You know that. And the prophet has been right so far. Like I'm right about the Bulls whipping the Heat ass tonight. Like I'm right about the Kings whipping the Pelicans ass. Drop that link, Mario. Yeah, we gotta listen to the music while Mario drop this heat. Mario need to drop that link. Mario just dropped the link. Y'all let me know when y'all backstage. Hollywood Herm is back. Hollywood Herm is the man. Eleni, you just want me to be wrong because you think I'm a hater. But Herm cooks the strippers. Herm cooked the J. Reed fans. Herm is that nigga. Y'all let me know when y'all backstage in a private chat. Cause I'm listening to the greatness of Hollywood Herm. Y'all hear that guitar playing? Y'all gonna hear that the whole goddamn playoffs. Cause Hollywood Hearn is gonna cook them damn hey, go cook every damn fanboy that walk across YouTube. Damn right, Dijon. Y'all niggas let me know if y'all backstage while I'm tuning into greatness. Cause the strippers ass going home in 6 games. They can't fuck with the Mavs. And Dijon, no fanboys say. No fanboys. I don't give a damn who you go for. Whether you a Celtics fan, Knicks fan, cause they crazy as hell too. Bucks. We know Greek freak ass going home. The Bucks are not safe. The Pacers is 6 games. Indiana is 6 games. The Bucks ass going home. And I better not hear Ticket brag about a damn thing, cause he went off the bet. Yeah, I see Stripper Nation don't want no smoke, which is cool. And logical, we know the deers are going home. We know the person's gonna eat that good deer meat. Man, if y'all gonna eat that deer meat, man, put it on that grill. Makes a good barbecue with that deer, man. Do that pulled deer. That pulled deer good. Any fanboys is not say like the New York Knicks was really being crazy. New York Knicks fans. Oh man, we gonna beat the Sixers in 5. Why every fan base is talking about in 5, in 5? And ain't no team that great to talk about in 5 except for the Nuggets. That's the only team that we might can say win in 5 games. But I even think that the Nuggets gonna win in 6 games against the Lakers. I think the Lakers gonna win a couple of games this go around. I think that series going 6. Nobody is getting swept or gentlemen swept in the first round. Nobody. I don't give a damn how it goes. I don't give a damn who's playing who. In these playoffs, y'all, we not seeing any sweeps or gentlemen sweeps in the first round. We are not seeing that this postseason. It's not happening this year, y'all. It's not. It's going 6 or 7 games at every series in the first round this year. And Amir, hop your ass on the panel. I used to hear you. We used to cook all the time, Amir. And end of the day, Amir, it's not about just Kyrie. It's about the team. The Dallas Mavericks are a solid team. They got better. Guess what? The stripper fans don't want to face reality that they got better. Terrence Mann himself said to himself that Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic got the best bag in the league, and better yet, let me play that. Let me play that. Let me play that for y'all once again.
Get 6 times longer lasting freshness plus odor protection with down.
I'm going to play that once again for y'all about what Terrence Mann said about Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving.
What up, everybody? This your boy Theo Pence here. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss any Run Your Race content.
Play that for y'all one more time to remind y'all damn fools.
T-Man, we got a question for you. AJ, go ahead and ask it.
What's the word? Who got a deeper bag, Luka or Shea?
What is it, 8-8? Yeah, tie game. T-Man, you break the tie.
Y'all watched that game yesterday? Did they play?
I didn't watch it. I think
this morning.
This morning. I didn't watch it.
I mean, it's probably yesterday for him.
Deeper bag. God, this is a tough question.
Yeah. First of all,
Uh-oh. My other phone had a call, so I couldn't finish playing the damn thing. That's my work other phone, the work phone. But it's all good. But end of the day, but it ain't. But Amir, it's not about Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is just there to back up Luka. We not saying Kyrie Irving is the number one option, that he's gonna carry the load, and saying that Kyrie Irving the best player in that series. No, but he's showing the hell proven to be a great number two. Paul George never proved to be a great number two. James Harden never been proved to be a great supporting cast. Russell Westbrook struggled with being a great number two or role player his whole career. He never wanted to accept that type of role till now. And Amir, you can't say that because you like to bring up what happened when the NBA tried to blackball Kyrie Irving. When the NBA basically suspended the man most of the season, and then the Brooklyn Nets, when he got off suspension from the NBA, the Brooklyn Nets did their own suspension on Kyrie Irving. Come on, man. But I'm supposed to take y'all seriously when you bring up the past with Kyrie Irving. When I bring up the past with Paul George, a guy that ain't never done shit. When I bring up a guy, James Harden, a guy that constantly chokes year after year. When I bring up a guy like Russ, hasn't made the deep postseason run since he played with Kevin Durant at OKC. Kawhi Leonard, a guy that benefited off of injuries, because I heard you guys saying that shit, that other guys benefited off of injuries, that Giannis benefited off of injuries, which is true. Giannis did benefit off of injuries, but Kawhi Leonard benefited the most off of injuries in 2019. So his run is overrated as hell. But I'm not trying to go that route. Because that's easy to go that route. That's easy to be disrespectful like that. Kawhi Leonard is great, but he's not the same. He can't pull that much weight anymore. All Luka Doncic needed a guy that he could rely on in clutch situations. A guy that he knows when he gets tired. A guy that can still carry the load during the game. A guy that can create just as well as he can. That's all Luka Doncic needed, and he got that now. He got that. So if you want to bring up notions about Kyrie Irving, I could do that with James Harden choking ass, and then I could do that with Russ turning over the ball, forcing the issue, dumbass. And I could break up with Kawhi Leonard. Hell, he gonna give you one or two good games. That's it. So Amir, you want to go that route? We can. I hate fanboys. I'm sick of them. Because this is not basketball. Analyze what the hell is going on this year. This year, the Mavs got a good team. This year, they improved. Ever since J. Kidd made the adjustment of starting Derrick Jones, since he made the adjustment of making Dante Exum the sixth man, they've been a great defensive team. Ever since he took the starting lineup, they've been balling. Y'all ignore that. Tristan, I got Denver in 6 games against the Lakers. 6 games. If it do being fired, that just show you how much of hoes that the Lakers truly are. But for cats to ignore real basketball, for cats to not have real basketball talk because they fanboys and they delusional, it's really a damn shame, man. It's really a sad case. It's really sad, man. And I'm fucking disappointed. Cause this gonna be one of the best playoffs that been going on for a long fucking time. And you got dumbasses talking about the Clippers in 5 games. When the Clippers beat a team in 5 games in the Kawhi Leonard era. When they have beat a team in 5 games in the Kawhi era. I wait. But you motherfuckers sit up here want respect for your team. And I'm back, y'all. Motherfuckers keep calling my phone. But and the end of the day, y'all put a one in the chat if you hear me. Put two in the chat if you don't. Do y'all hear her? Yeah, bet. Appreciate that, Mario. But look, man. I just want to talk basketball, y'all. These playoffs are going to be one of the most entertaining playoffs that we had in a very, very long time, y'all. And I want y'all to really realize what we going to be witness of. Do not come with dumbass predictions. Talk basketball. Talk basketball, y'all. That's what I want y'all to do is talk basketball. No teams in the first round winning the 5 games. No teams are getting swept or legitimate swept. If they do, that just shows how sorry they are. It just shows that they really just gave up. What I how these matchups are going to play out, I really see tough series for each team, no matter who it is. It's going 6 games majority of the time. But I guarantee y'all that the Dallas Mavericks are winning in 6 games. It's just a new era, a new day in basketball. It is. Clippers didn't take advantage. Clippers didn't capitalize off certain things. AJ man, we here, baby. We ain't going nowhere. We here, baby. Hollywood Hearn is here. Cause niggas painted me out to be a villain. So I embrace being a villain. Um, the real Lou T, I got the Orlando Magic beating the Cleveland Cavaliers to 6 games. I think Pablo in his playoff debut will win His first series is 6 games. Country boy, salute to you, man. Country boy, I got the Denver Nuggets in 6 games. I think the Lakers gonna compete a little harder, but I think it's going 6 games for sure. I think the Lakers gonna make it a little more difficult. And Steven Torres, I think Mitchell is gone anyway. I think Cleveland has to let him go anyway. I think it has to anyway. But I think my Chicago Bulls against the Celtics, because we beat them Miami tonight. We gonna take the Celtics 6 or 7 games. I don't cope the emergence of Kobe White. I think he's gonna be a problem for Boston. Ayo's been great on the defensive end. Been relentless. DeMar DeRozan, he always gets up for Boston. Alex Caruso, I think he'll do a great job in that series. Do all the small things, hustle. We gonna be better against Boston than what people think. If you really think the Lakers gonna beat Denver, send your bet to my cash app. We can bet that right now. We can bet that right now. Lakers ain't beating no Denver Nuggets. Only way the Nuggets will lose if Jamal Murray get a cup and Jokic, one of those two get hurt and be out for the series. That's the only way. If one of those two be out for the series, oh yeah, the Lakers will win then. But even then, it's still gonna be a tough series. But I just want guys to talk basketball. I just want to hear real basketball conversations. The Clippers and the Mavs had the same defensive regular season defensive rating, 115.4. Since the All-Star breakers is more recent, Dallas Mavericks got a 111.5. The Los Angeles Clippers got a 122.4. The Clippers defense only be good when James Harden is not on the floor. Because with James Harden on the floor, it stays at a 122.5. And Michael Bay Young, they not though. The Clippers are suspect. A lot of people don't see it. A lot of people don't understand because they don't understand basketball. I got Philly in 6 games against the Knicks. I got the Philadelphia 76ers in 6 games. New York Knicks will go home early. If you gotta rely on Norman Powell, which I'm gonna give you a history lesson, Michael Bay Young. Norman Powell, except for that series he had last year against the Suns, never performed at a high level in the playoffs. Not even in the championship run with the Toronto Raptors. He barely played. He didn't really get any minutes in Toronto. So even though he's a champion, he didn't get major minutes. He didn't get high quality minutes. But Steven Torres, I don't blame people for riding the New York Knicks train. But people forget Philly, top 3 seed before the injury with ease. They 32-8 with Joel Embiid in the lineup. People forget that. Westbrook hasn't been made a deep postseason run ever since Kevin Durant left him to go to Golden State. Michael Bay Young. See, I don't know what the hell wrong with you, Michael Bay Young. I think you losing your damn mind. You ain't the Michael Bay Young that I know. You ain't acting like yourself, Michael Bay Young. And then you comparing players. That's not how you compare which team is better. I can have, look, the Detroit Pistons in 2004 was not nowhere near had the talent level of the Lakers. But guess what? They had the right pieces. Do you think Ben Wallace was better than Shaq? Do you think Rasheed Wallace was better than Karl Malone? Did you think Rip Hamilton was better than Kobe Bryant? That don't mean shit. That really don't mean a damn thing. It's all about playing together, who's playing team basketball at the right time. That's what it's about. It's not always about because, oh man, I think this player, this role player individually is better than that role player. No. As a team, PJ Washington and Dan Gafford accepted their roles. Dallas Mavericks have one of the best screen rotations in the NBA since the All-Star break. They got one of the best screen rotations since the All-Star break. A lot of people don't realize that. Gafford's drop coverage is perfect. Lively would be playing in this series. No, I trust PJ Washington to do his role. I don't trust PJ Washington to be great, but I trust PJ Washington to play his role. I trust him to do that, Michael Bay Young. See, you guys get it confused. That's how I know you guys really don't know team basketball. It's all about the guys doing the small things. It's all about guys accepting their roles and understanding their roles. The Clippers still have an issue. Guys still don't know their roles. Guys still don't know what they really supposed to do. So let's get this straight. End of the day, you don't have a guy on the Clippers that will accept doing the small things, doing the dirty work. And Michael Bay Young, if you that confident, put your money up. That's how I'm gonna shut up these guys. If you that confident, bet your money. Super teams is not the end all be all. The trend is two all-star caliber players, or basically the trend is one superstar and one all-star with great role players. That's the trend now. Denver, they don't have a super team, but they got one superstar and one all-star level player. The super team era been dead. It really never begun. It really never begun. We just got caught up in a moment though, because we didn't like certain teams to come together. Them old ass niggas' time is up. The Clippers dropped the ball. They could have won 2 or 3 straight rings. But guess what? They took it for granted. They took shortcuts. Even Kawhi Leonard, before the season started, in the press conference, admitted it himself that they didn't really take it serious. So, man, y'all hit that like button. Hollywood Hearn just wanted to drop a quick video. Y'all not subscribe. If y'all want to bet that money, you can always send your money to ticket to say, hey, I call a Hearn's bluff. But this is a new young player era. Super teams don't work anymore. Names do not bring championships. Names do not bring it. We've seen the four Hall of Famers before, and they failed. They got gentlemen swept in the finals. Remember these four names, and you tell me which four-name group is better. Shaquille O'Neal, Karl Malone, Kobe Bryant, Gary Payton. Those are four Hall of Famers. We've seen how that play out, right? You guys don't know your history. You guys don't understand basketball. You guys are just name driven, name savvy. And then Jersey, that's my point. Russ not the same. Harden not the same. And at that time, Gary Payton was still considered one of the best point guards. At that time, Karl Malone still was playing at a high level power forward. At that time, Kobe Bryant, arguably could say he's the top 5 player in the game. Shaquille O'Neal was the most dominant man in the league. Four Hall of Famers don't win. This ain't the 80s. This ain't the 80s with the Lakers. This ain't the 80s with the Celtics. This is a new era. And I'm telling you, the NBA has fine. And then Jersey, Russ is washed. Harden is washed. Come on. Common sense, then, Jersey. You're not using common sense, buddy. Harden not the Houston Giants Harden. Russ is not the OKC Russ. Common sense. Super teams never work out. Shaq was still the most dominant player in the game at that time. So stop capping in Jersey. And guess what? You saying Shaq is on the downhill. Kawhi Leonard is on the downhill now. Come on, man. Easy to beat. Yeah, that's how delusional people are. I could talk basketball with the best of them. I could also troll with the best of them. But y'all, let's enjoy these playoffs. Salute y'all. I'm out.